What is up, you guys? Hey, Princess Andrea. What's up, C. Patterson? What's up, Tampa, bruh? Who was first in the room? Sabrina Gabrielle was first in the room. Tashima, I see you. Black Mirror Mirror. What you say? It's raining. Yes, it's been raining in Atlanta, child. Jess Maya said she's been waiting on this. Tracy Quartermile wants the TEE. You about to get it. You about to get it. Like this video as you come in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Throw your aliens in the air, honey, because we about to get into it. We are about to get into it, honey. I'm going to tell you a little bit of rumor control. I'm going to tell you what the other blogs don't know. I'm going to tell you some of the things that, you know, some of the blogs have been saying that have been inaccurate. But, you know, straight from the A always comes with the exclusive details that are available on straightfromtheA.com. Sam Smith said, I'm a Kenya hater. Oh my God. How am I a Kenya hater? Y'all are so funny, funny, funny. Like, look, let me just say this. I don't make the news. I just blog about it, okay? I wasn't even at the event, honey. So how you gonna be saying I'm a Kenya hater? Kenya the one that was standing outside the door, mad and stuff. Hold on, where that picture at? Kenya the one that was standing outside the door, feeling some kind of way. Y'all seen it. Y'all be following the social media. I don't make the news. I just report it, okay? So look, peep game. Kenya posted this picture the other day, said this was her mood. You know, she had on a beautiful orange flowing dress. She looked lovely. She looked so very lovely. But Kenya had posted this picture right after she got the boots. Ooh, I'm the only one who can tell y'all this. Right after she got the boot from Marlo Hampton's I Am Her Wig lunch party, honey. Kenya came prepared for war. Y'all know we've been shading Kenya since she got her peach back, honey. I told y'all back in April, Kenya was coming back with a vengeance. She had took a pay cut, and she said for this pay cut, she was going to act a plum fool so that she could guarantee her coins for next season. Now, it was one of the first mandatory cast recordings, tapings, and everyone was there. Everyone was there. Hold on, I got some shout out to Freddie Oaks. Freddie O was in the house. There's been several pictures circulating on social media, you know, from Freddie O's stash of pictures. And so, you know, I've been snatching them from the social media. There go Marlo and Porsha and Cynthia and Yvonne. There's also a group shot that includes, hold on, did I have a group shot in here? There's also a group shot that includes dang near everybody. Let me see. Everybody except Nene Leakes, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Y'all know I was trying to get it all together. But it's on straightfromtheA.com. If it's not in my stash right here, it should be. Hold on. Let me see. This it? No, that's not it. That's one of them. Let me see. I think that might be it. The I Am Her one. Is it I Am Her 1 or I Am Her 4? Let me see. I think this is too big to go in here. Oh my God. But this is a picture of Cynthia, Kandi, Shamia Morton, Tanya Sam, Porsha Williams, and of course, Marlo was there, because it was her event. Marlo, the perpetual background character, she's been moved to the forefront, honey. Now she's throwing events and she's inviting all the ladies to get into it. Now, everybody's talking about, everybody had on their wigs. Everybody was wigged down because, of course, it was a wig event. Marlo, the wig, is one of the wig queens. You never see Marlo without her wig. Like even Nene, you never see Nene without her wig. Nowadays, you never see Cynthia without her wig. Kandi, every now and then she might wear her natural hair, but for the most part, she always have on her wig. Now they done recruited, Shamia. Shamia always got her wig on. Who else? Yvonne, they got her a brand new wig. Yvonne's wig. Oh, I'm so excited. Yvonne's wig is like all the way down to the floor. Yvonne got a wig that I'm like, oh, Yvonne, you look so different. What is going on? Where is she at? There she is right there. Yvonne's wig is long. Yvonne got on like a 30-something inch wig or whatever. Like everybody looks really, really nice. Everybody was in the theme. The theme, I guess, for the evening was wig. wig. And apparently blonde wig, since Marlo topped it off with a blonde wig. Cynthia got her afro wig dyed. She got a blonde afro wig on. Porsha got her wig on. Like everybody was, down for the wig. Now into Kenya Moore. Y'all already know Kenya say all her hair is her hair. She say she don't wear hair pieces, but people say she be lying. I don't know. I mean, black girls can grow hair. I don't doubt that, she has a significant amount of hair. But, people say that her hair is all the way down to her buttocks. And apparently, people are doubting, that her Kenya Moore hair care is the cause of that. But anyway, I digress. So Kenya came in to Marlo's wig party, and apparently she brought some gift bags. Now, a lot of people are like, was Nene there? Was Nene there? Why Nene not in any of the pictures? Nene was chilling in the corner, chillaxing, and she was also spotted with, some Kenya Moore hair care products on her arm, just like everybody else. Everybody got some Kenya Moore hair care products. Therein lies the problem. How in the hell you gonna bring your hair care products to somebody else's hair event? Was Kenya feeling some kind of way because Marlo, who happens to be a friend, got her own event, and Kenya, only got a little baby event thus far? Like, is Kenya feeling some kind of way? But anyway, I digress again. Let me get off of Nene because I'm still on Kenya Moore. So, Kandi also shared an image that kind of, gave you a little warning of what was about to come. Kandi's image, if I can pull this up, Kandi was like, this image says it all. This image was captured by Freddie O. Look at Kandi's face. Look at Kandi's face and look at everybody around her. It is like, what the hell is going on? You got Kenya over there explaining something. You see some more hair care product bags. Hell, Kandi got a more hair care product bag in her hand. Marlo over there looked like, Porsha and Tanya is trying to convince her not to kick Kenya's ass. Cynthia over there smiling because her and Kandi and Kenya are the three amigos. But what, pray tell, happened to cause all of the confusion? Who do you think was responsible for all of the confusion? Let me think. Was it Marlo because it was her event? I don't think so. Was it Kenya? Because, she's a brand new peach holder. She got to do something to turn up. We've been predicting this all along. Everybody like, she giving y'all what you want. Kenya ain't changed a bit. Apparently, it was Kenya. And a lot of the blogs on Instagram have, there's been a clip that was leaked to them. One in particular, shout out to, I guess it's Kandi Burruss's fan page. Somebody tagged me in this, and Kandi Burruss's fan page posted this little video of Kenya snatching the mic and trying to promote her hair care products at Marlo's event. Apparently, my sources say that Kenya was telling everybody that wigs are so unnecessary when you can wear your own hair. Now, how you gonna come to a wig event and say that wigs are unnecessary? Like, is that like stopping sales? Is that preventing people from actually purchasing some of Marlo's wigs? Was that a hater move? Like, how on earth would you be an invited guest? Now, that's where, the other blogs have been wrong. The other blogs say she crashed the party, but apparently she was an invited guest. But how are you an invited guest to Marlo's wig party and you come in trying to turn it and act like wigs are just the scum of the earth? Like, apparently, Kenya got on the mic and said a few things, and what she said kind of, rubbed Marlo the wrong way. I'm going to let y'all hear this, and I'm going to decipher it if I can. Hold on just a second. Here it is, right here. We're going to put this in here. Bam, bam. Let me play that one more again for you, just for those of you who couldn't quite get it the first time. I'm going to play it one more time. So apparently this little clip, Kenya was saying, it can help with your edges. Kenya more hair care can help with your edges. And, again, as she was trying to make it seem like wigs are so unnecessary and wigs will take your hair out and all those things, that wigs are bad and her hair care products are good, Marlo seemed to point out, she was like, does it take care of gray too? And, that's what Marlo said, Miss Tiger Lily. Does it take care of the gray? Because Kenya trying to be rude and disrespectful. Meanwhile, like I showed you that picture of Kandi is like, what the hell is going on? I could not have predicted this in a bazillion years. But again, we already knew that this was going to happen. Marlo has been very, 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 quiet about it, but she was a little bit shady. Marlo threw a little bit of shade to Kenya online recently, and she was like, hold on, here's what Marlo said. Marlo said, my Atlanta soft lunch for my hair collection was amazing. I served up bites, cocktails, and water for a few thirsty folks. I am her hot, elegant rebel, 7 wigs for 7 days of the week. And, she promised to share a few more pictures. So, we've been calling Kenya Thirsty for quite some time. And I guess that's going to be her new nickname for season 12, Thirsty Kenya. And so for those of you who are pissed off at me for always being correct, stay mad, because I can see through the bullshit, and so can all of my squad members. Put your aliens in the air. Put your aliens in the air. Kenya has not changed a bit. And so for those of you who say I am hating on Kenya, all I am doing is telling you what happened. What had happened was Kenya went to this ladies' event and was plumb disrespectful and got kicked the fuck out. Marlo called security and it was a wrap. For those of you who are wondering why Nene Leakes was so scarce in any of the images, as you see all of the images circulating online, everybody's like, where's Nene? Why she ain't here? I don't understand why we don't see her in any of the pictures. The reason Nene wasn't in any of the pictures, I'm told, is because she hot-tailed it out of there when Kenya started acting a fool. Like, everything was good. Everything seemed to be okay. Like, we see the image of Nene sitting there with her more hair care products. We see her, seemingly, unbothered by the situation, because clearly she wouldn't be sitting here holding a bag if she had a grudge, right? I mean, I'm just saying. So we see her sitting there. Everything was cool. Nene was chilling with her cocktails. There's other pictures. Nene posted a picture of her having cocktails after the fact. As you can see, she's looking quite unbothered by the situation. She's looking quite unbothered, especially since Andy has said in his podcast that she will never be without a job. But that's the thing. Look, again, I digress. I guess I would be unbothered too if my boss said I would always be employed. But, it seems like, Nene's sitting back and letting the higher help do all the hard work. Kenya is earning her keep for that, look, for that little $500,000. For those of you who were wondering, where is Eva? Where is Eva? Eva is pregnant with her third child, and I'm like, where is she? Is she in the background? Do we see her? We haven't seen her in any of the pictures. We don't see Eva anywhere. Where could Eva be? Apparently, Eva was not at this event. I have been told that her position may be diminished a bit this season. I'm like, I was asking questions like, did Eva lose her peach? What's gonna happen? Shamari lost hers. Eva was like just a little bit step up. Like, what had happened? But I've been told that there has been some question as to what can Eva bring and what's going on in her life, and she's not being as transparent as she could be, and yada 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 yada. So apparently, there's some discussion about Eva's role this season, and if she will be holding her peach. I mean, I would think, if Kenya trying to get more money, I don't know if Kenya's trying to get more money, but you know how I am. I always think like budgetary wise. I was thinking last season that they would need to cut somebody like Cynthia in order to bring Kenya back for what Kenya wanted. So maybe, since they cut Shamari and she wasn't getting but a little bit and Kenya came back for a little bit, maybe cutting Eva might give Kenya a little more. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But you said she's pregnant, which is equally boring. Sheree, possible return. I've heard that both Sheree and Bravo have decided that she's not a good fit for season 12. They did offer her a little bit of money to come back. I think it was like $50,000, and she said no, that's not enough. And Bravo said, okay, well, that's all we got. So bye. So I would have took the 50 G's. You ain't doing nothing else. It could have at least helped, support your She by Sheree, that joggers. But Sheree felt that was an insult to come back, especially after she kissed Kim's ass so much. She felt that she deserved so much more for supporting that white supremacist, that alleged white supremacist during the season that she got kicked off. But, Bravo was like, no, 50 G's if you want to come back, because, Cynthia was trying to get, Sheree back. I told you Sheree had attended an event, came holding Cynthia's hand or whatever the case may be. And, it was a freebie because she's not coming back. You said, I hope Sheree returns. She need the money. Well, that's what I heard. Y'all know. But that's all I got. So if y'all would like to talk about it, I'm down to talk for about 10, 15 minutes or whatever about this subject. I'm sure y'all got a lot in mind about what is going on. If you haven't already, you could go to Straight from the A and read the entire post. You can see the video of Marlo and Kenya snatching the mic. You can see all of the pictures. And you can see my write-up about the situation. The phone number 718-362-6360. The PIN number 9427819. Hold on. Let me put the number in. Please enter your PIN number. 718-362-6360. Conference now. PIN number 9427819. If somebody would please also put that in the chat for me, that would be great. Hey, C. Patterson. What exactly do Sheree do for money, honey? Sheree had got a divorce settlement that included a bit of her ex-husband's pension. So as long as he's getting, his pension, which is for the rest of his life, she's getting a portion of it. There's that. Put that 50K on Tyrone's book. Is Tyrone still around? What is Tyrone, honey? Do they still be messing with these jailbirds? Sheree was taking everybody's storyline that season. 9773, you on the line. Hello.
Hey, Michelle, it's Shakayla.
Hey, Shakayla, how you doing?
Good. I haven't heard about the story until just now, so you just started talking about it.
But,
and remember, I told you we watched like all of the Housewives because I had only watched when I was really young. And I told you, I was like, I think people forget how weird Kenya because the last season she was on, she was like barely on the show. But this is giving me we're gonna say Kenya back type of things. Like I thought maybe she's a little different now that she has the baby, but nope, I feel like she's about to be the same.
You think she's about to be what?
And I know people like her. I think she's supposed to be the same. I know people like her, but she's just weird to me. Like she's like kooky, but not in like the funny way, more like the I don't know if you want like savvy type of way.
She's like quirky.
She gives me sometimes.
She's like quirky, and it's like, and I guess that's what, some people like her because they see the quirkiness in themselves. I don't know. But, once Kenya started opening her mouth, it was a wrap, like for everybody, because it's like, she is really kind of crazy. Is this an act? Is she playing games? Like, what is going on?
Like, it's not even quirky. Like, I'm not saying she's full out crazy, but it's not even quirky to me. It's like a little bit more, but going a little towards crazy. Like, she just is weird. Like, and so even if you tell me, like, this is what happened, like, she starts talking about people's edges at someone else's event, she's on the same shit.
Yep. She's on the same.
Which I guess makes for good TV for some, but sometimes it just gets a little cringy with her to me. Like, she feels a little cringy to me sometimes. Sometimes I love her, sometimes she's entertaining, and sometimes she just is cringy.
Yeah, I mean, but look, she's giving the people the drama that, I guess Nene and everybody else wouldn't, I guess.
Like, besides the whole, of course, the drug and Kandi, that was too far. But for the most part, Phaedra was like my more type of crazy, like, wouldn't hang out with her, but I can watch her on TV.
Okay. Somebody said that that Kenya of season 5 is back and chasing that bag. Mima said that. The Twirl Queen is back to her authentic self. Thank you so much. Oh, and James Hudson corrected me. He said that Sheree is getting 100,000 K from Bob's pension annually. So Sheree is living okay. I mean, she's not living rich, but she's living okay.
I guess. But I don't even have time to get into Sheree. I really do. People who have a platform like that and they don't utilize it to the best of their ability kind of really piss me off. And she's had so many chances to really launch, like, she's like Sheree, and like, for what she has shown, it shows you that she really is probably trying to siphon other creators for their money and for their talent, and not really pay people what they're worth when she knows she has the coin. And the crazy thing is, if she really just give a little and like really invest, like, she's in Atlanta, she can find 10 people to make her website bomb and fuck.
Well,
she really have a brand.
Her reputation kind of precedes her when it comes to business matters in the Atlanta area. I feel like she has burned so many people, like, by having them work for free or not paying them what she agreed upon, that a lot of people won't work with her. Not,
And I get that, but at the same time, like, she has the money. So if she were to pay people up front, in fact, not even that, she just has the online presence. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people who do her stuff for free for her who don't even live in Atlanta. Like, she does have that type of, because it's like, for some people, for some creatives, it would be worth it to have that credit for their portfolio.
Yeah.
And just the fact that, but besides that, she does have the money. And the fact that she doesn't invest in her brand and actually make it something is so crazy to me, because she gives a little and she would
think about it, like, this way.
She got Sheree just because she's Sheree.
100 G's a year isn't a whole lot when you got maintenance of a house that's supposed to be worth a couple of million or whatever, and then you got other things. Like, I feel like she's living a millionaire's lifestyle on a thousandaires money pension. So that's what somebody else was saying. What money does she have?
We make a little over $100,000, but we own our own business, so taxes. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's making that, and I don't know how the taxes go for her, but yeah, you're right. Like, that's not going anywhere for her.
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 with her house, with her budget. Nah.
Right.
I do think she's probably making a good, decent amount of money. I don't think people understand how much money you can make off social media. Like, the post when she has a tax post, she has the company, like, people who are up there, they can make that's not a joke. She's probably making most of her income. on
Right.
social media. But the fact that she just hasn't invested in her brand and really made She by Sheree something is crazy because, like I said, she's not like super popular, but just because of who she is and the platform she's been getting from Bravo, she'd be fine.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Jaquela, for your input. You know, I always appreciate your call.
So thank you, and I'll keep listening.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Caller 7770, you are on the line. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
This is Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Yeah, I was the one talking about you, a Kenya hater.
Okay. Am I?
Yes, you are.
How so?
I do like you. But listen, you keep calling Kenya thirsty, but Nene left the show too.
But did Nene leave the show of her own free will? Or did she get booted and begged to come back?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Wait. If we gonna debate it, let's debate it. Like when Nene left, did she leave because she was on other shows? She was doing other things. She had all these other projects. Blah 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 blah. And so I mean,
Nene ain't did shit. She came right back to Bravo just like Kenya.
I mean, I think anybody would come back. Look. I'm saying anybody would come back. I wasn't doubting per se that Kenya would come back if given the opportunity. But the fact is, she left not of her own free will, and she tried to make it seem like I didn't want to come back. The negotiations broke down, and all of that. Now that they have offered her pennies to come back, she jumped at the chance. So that's why I call her thirsty. It's just a joke. Like my thing is, I would go back too.
I understand. But how do you know what she's making? How do you know that?
I don't know. I just know what's been told to me.
Okay, well, Nene probably told you that.
Why you think Nene told me? And look, and if Nene told me, that's a real good source. If Nene told me, that's a real good source.
Hey, Michelle, I like you. You still got your original face. Kenya got her original face, and Nene don't.
The shade. I live for the shade now. I live. Look, y'all think I hate Kenya. I do not hate Kenya.
I like the whole... Okay, it ain't that. I like the whole show. I like Nene. I like everybody on the show except for Eva. Eva is so boring. She just needs to go.
Ooh.
They could have kept Shamari. I'm just being 100.
Yeah.
I like the Kenya and Marlo. But look at when they talking about Marlo. Kenya did to Marlo. But look about what Marlo did to everybody.
But Marlo doesn't even hold a peach though. Marlo is doing what she has to do as a friend. She's just a bone carrier pretty much. So I give Marlo a pass on, poking the bear, which is what she keeps doing to Porsha and everybody else. And, but this was her event. So for Kenya to come fresh out the gate, you know what I mean? And just start like...
There you go. Like you said, Kenya's trying to get her bag back up. Kenya is the queen. You got to say. She came and tucked me in. No, yes.
Okay, so we agree.
Yeah, she's trying to get her back up. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and deny that.
Okay, but my thing is, and I be reading Team 12 be dragging me all in the comments, all on other sites and stuff, say I hate Kenya.
I ain't going to drag you because I like you. And I watch your show. Every time you come on, I like you.
Yeah, but look, Team 12 keeps saying Kenya didn't need the money. All the time when I was saying that Kenya was trying to come back. Kenya don't need to come back. Kenya don't need the money. Kenya doing good. Kenya's more hair carriers than however many thousand stores. Kenya got a bag. Kenya got a man. You ain't got no man. Kenya got a man and a husband and a baby. She ain't coming back because she don't need to. So everybody was like, just... why you lying?
Hey, Michelle, that's stupid. She got a baby, yes, she needs more money, so you damn right she gonna come back.
Kenya is a single mother. Of course she need to check.
Nah, don't be. She ain't no single mother. Don't do that. Don't do her like that because she's not single. Come on now. Look at Kenya. Be honest. The woman is beautiful. I'm not gonna take that.
Kenya,
she won Miss USA.
Kenya is
She
beautiful.
won Miss USA. She don't have to pay a man to take care of her. Come on.
Who said she? I never said she paid a man to take care of her. What I said was, and I kind of feel that this is true, that she had an agreement to, obtain some sperm to implant so that she can have this baby. Now, if it's false, then it's false. Nobody can find a marriage license.
I seen Andy on not Watch What Happened. Like what show was it? Wendy Williams, and he just said Kenya's husband would be there.
Okay.
As shady as he is, he would have been shading that, so he knows that Kenya is really married. Come on,
but look, they got to play the game. If she signed a contract and said her husband will be there, they got to play the game. It's period. But where the marriage license?
Why don't you like Kenya? What does she do to you?
Who said I didn't like Kenya? I would tell. Look, Kenya always calling me a liar when she know I'm telling the truth. That's why I go hard, because I don't like you trying to put me on blast on your social media as if I picked you to lie on when I'm just reporting on news like everybody else. And so yeah, of course I'm going in on them.
Because I like you. Maybe you and Kenya, Nene need to get you and Kenya together. Nene, make this happen and talk it out. I know you're watching, Nene. Make this happen. So y'all can get along. Do you feel me? Do you feel me?
I feel you. It's all good. We good.
You don't have to be on
I like Kenya a whole lot. Kenya makes me a whole lot of money. Clicks and views counts.
I ain't like everybody else gonna sit here and watch a show and then talk about you behind your back. No. I'm gonna tell you, you're a Kenya hater, but I still love you too. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, fine. You a Nene hater. Talk about that lady face. You are a Nene hater.
No, her whole face has changed though. That's what, and I like Nene, but she look good now though. At least she didn't go as far as Lil' Kim. She looks good. Okay,
she does. I agree.
Yeah, bro. I can't talk about that. Everybody needs a little work. Shit.
You're right. Give a no.
Now, hey, I'm gonna let you go and get these other calls. I love you. Stop hating on Kenya, because she's that bitch.
But it's so fun. I'm not gonna stop. It's so fun. I like hating on Kenya because I know y'all get mad. Y'all be wanting to curse me out. It's so fun. I love it.
I know. It's entertaining. I know. Just, you need to talk about Eva because her ass sport. Bravo is wasting their money.
We don't want it. That's why we don't talk about Eva.
Listen to this. At least Kenya is just plain old crazy and she ain't acting it. That's just the way Kenya is. Eva is acting. Her whole thing is acting. She's trying too hard. She just don't fit that show. She needs to go on Love and Hip Hop or something.
So you admit that Eva's a little turched. I mean that Kenya's a little turched. Cause you said she's not acting.
Right. We don't want to see no. Look at last season. Be honest. That was the worst season ever. They tried it. That was good.
I think it was.
We fell asleep. The only thing that came good out of that is when Nene jumped up and about the COVID situation.
But the roach situation was good too. Wasn't that at the beginning of the season, or was that the season before? I be forgetting.
That was the season before.
Okay.
That was terrible. But I'm gonna let you go, Michelle. I love you. I love you, Kenya and Nene. Stop right there with the plastic surgery. No problem with it.
Well,
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all so shady. Y'all are so shady. I honestly think that Nene and Kenya will probably end up being friends. I think I have said that before. So I'm rooting for both of them to like make up or whatever. But we'll see what happens when it comes to Nene and Kenya. 3343. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Is this Andrea?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Andrea.
And, I personally, Marlo better than me because I would have called security, threw her out while the cameras was watching me, coming to my event, being rude and disrespectful, and then promoting her shit. Mm-hmm. Hell no.
Mm-hmm. How's she gonna come up in there talk about edges and stuff, talking about wigs are unnecessary when it's a wig event?
Yeah, that is so rude and disrespectful.
she ever left the messy old Kenya. The messy old Kenya has always been there.
And Nene done the right thing. I would have let the vent too.
Then it was like, I'm too classy for all this wretchedness, honey. These people are arguing. Marlo probably about to got a razor blade under her tongue. Ain't no telling what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have let them vent too. So it's disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you so much. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
But I did see Andy Cohen on Wendy Williams and said that Kenya's husband is going to be on the show. So I can't wait to see this comical that he's going to be on the show.
Okay. Well, we'll see, you know, what exactly he does on the show and how he acts and how awkward it's going to be.
Yes. I'm waiting for that. But okay, Miss Y'all, thanks for taking my call.
All right. Thank you, Andrea. I'll see you tonight on Patreon.
Okay, did you get my DM too?
Yes, I got your DM, but we'll talk about that on Patreon, honey. I'm not going to give that no shine over here.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Caller 0899, you are on the line. Hello.
Man, why do you hate on Kenya so much? I just don't understand. Every time I talk to you, you just hate on her. She's beautiful.
You said every time you talk to me. How many times have we spoken?
I mean, every time I look at her, so you know what I meant.
Okay, so I'm not doubting that Kenya is beautiful. I've never said that Kenya was ugly. I said that Kenya has
But why you don't say what's bad about Nene, though? I don't even watch the show. I only watch the show because of Kenya, because she entertains. I mean, okay, look, last season, Greg had cancer or whatever he had going on. No, I got enough problems in my life. I don't want to watch no TV show and see another people I don't know with issues. I don't want to see Greg with his cancer issues. I got enough problems in my own personal life, and when people watch shows, they want to be entertained, and that's what she brings.
But okay, but were they supposed to be secretive about Greg's cancer journey? Like, that was a part of her story. That's a real life thing, and it's a reality show.
Right. So we need to see entertainment. That's why the show ratings is wet. Kenya's back. People keep talking. My girl keep talking about this. Everybody glad to see Kenya back. I mean, you not. But why you don't talk about bad stuff about Nene, though? Why you don't talk about bad things about what Nene do? You think her attitude was great?
No, of course not.
Keep it 100.
Of course not. I talked about her in the closet and snatching people out the closet.
You never talk about her. You never talk about her.
What would you like me to say about her? I mean, I talk about how I feel in my opinion. If my opinion doesn't match yours, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Okay. Do you agree with Vivica Fox said on that that Andy show?
What, that Nene was the one who always caused problems? Or I don't even remember what the question was.
Yeah. Do you agree with what she said?
No, I think they all pretty much cause problems. I think Cynthia.
We're talking about Nene. We're not talking about everybody.
But when you say Nene, he asks who do you feel is the most problematic or whatever the question was, and she said Nene. My thing is, I don't feel like there's anybody on that show who's any more problematic than the other. I feel like they all have issues. They all bring their own stuff to the table. Hell, Kandi can be shady and passive aggressive. Cynthia, we already know Cynthia is passive aggressive. You see what Kenya bringing, so you can't pick out one person and say one person is the root of all evil when it comes to this show. That's just my opinion. Now you may think differently.
I gotta keep it real with you too. Look, so my daughter works with Kenya's cousin, right? They grew up in the same household out in Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honest to God, true. That's Kenya real hair. Her cousin, her grandmama, her cousin got that real long hair.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't doubt it.
So that's her real hair. That's their real hair. And you just lay off Kenya. Like, if you don't talk about everybody, talk about everybody.
I talk about everybody, but y'all only hear me talking about Kenya. I talk about everybody, but y'all only troll. Yes, I do. Well, how you miss me talking about Eva and the bridesmaids and the house she was living in? How you miss me talking about
Nene? You remember? No. You remember last year? It seems like I have a love and hate relationship with you. You remember last year? When Nene, that son she got when his girlfriend? You ain't even talk to the girl. I bet you if it was something with Kenya, you would talk to the girl.
What are you talking about? The son
You need to. Michelle, you gotta keep it real though.
I kept it 100. I kept it 100. I would have talked to Bryson because he was actually on TV. What I'm gonna talk to her for?
Because I want to know the story.
I wrote the story. It's on straight from the A right now.
I like to hear you talk.
But why would you want me to talk? Why would you want me to talk to her? She was begging for me to talk to her. I did not want to talk to her. Other people picked it up and talked to her. So my thing is, y'all heard what y'all wanted to hear. Why did you need it coming from me?
Because you don't want to deal with the Atlanta news stuff. Why not? You talk about. I bet you if somebody with Kenya, you talk about it. You just need to quit talking bad on Kenya. It's like I'm over it. Like for real.
But Nene didn't get that girl pregnant. So when you talk,
hold on, Michelle, you gotta let me talk. That Marlo event.
Yes.
That people talking about it. I don't even watch the show like that. But like Kenya's that. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the show. I want to see something entertaining. I love that chick. Like everything about her. Like I want to see her be entertained. She entertains everybody. And then like they'll call her to be and hating on her. The little aliens people that you talking to, they be hating on Kenya because they got that shit from you. But they be hating on Kenya though. Kenya brings.
Wait a minute. The squad? You mean the squad? The squad be calling me out when I'm wrong. You remember the squad?
Alien stuff.
Yes, you remember the squad. Throw up your alien squad. You hear? That's everybody who watches me. I call y'all aliens.
Right. Right. They hate on Kenya, and it's like, oh come on, Michelle, look, it was nothing to talk about last season with Housewives of Atlanta because the Queen was on the show.
Who is the Queen?
You should be the Queen. She's the Queen.
The Queen got kicked out. The Queen that got kicked out of the event. You mean that Queen? The one.
Yes, I suppose. When you talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, who you talking about? You ain't talking about nobody.
I talk about Nene. I talk about Kandi. I talk about Phaedra. I talk about, and the Phaedra ain't even on the show no more.
Ain't nobody think, Michelle, you're not letting me talk. Ain't nobody thinking about KKK or Nene. Nene is, come on, you don't think Nene got a bad attitude?
She ain't got no attitude with me.
On the show.
But I mean, that's my point. Like, I don't see her as having a bad attitude. You may see something different because you don't know her.
Come on, Michelle. Like, let's be real.
What you want me to say?
What you don't have a bad attitude? Everybody knows she got a bad attitude.
But why are you pinpointing her as having a bad attitude? You don't think Kandi got a bad attitude? You don't think Cynthia had a bad attitude? You don't think Porsha, like...
No, yeah, you talk bad about everybody, but you don't talk bad about Nene. That's what I'm saying. You don't talk bad about everybody. Talk bad about her ass, too.
I talk bad about who I want to because it's my opinion. I'm biased. That is what it is. I'm going to like who I like and I'm going to not like who I don't like. That's what makes my blog popping because it's my opinion and we can agree to disagree. Y'all can come on here and say I'm hating. Y'all can come on here and say I'm kissing ass. Y'all can come on here and say I'm on somebody's payroll. At the end of the day, it's my opinion. Just like you have your opinion about who you like.
Payroll then. Nene paying you then. That's what it is. I knew it had to be something. So that's what it is. So you on Nene payroll. Okay, that's what it is. We all know now, Michelle, you on Nene payroll. So you. That's what
the internet say. That's what the internet say. Let me go cast this invisible chick.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it. I never seen nobody say that. Them aliens, I never seen them say that. But
what?
That must be true then.
You must say, look, go post up on Straight from the A. People say that all the time. They were saying I was on Phaedra payroll. Every year I'm on somebody's payroll.
I've been going straight to the A plenty of years.
From the A.
I know, straight from the A. I remember back in the day, right? SandraRose.com, right? Mm-hmm. So listen, look. Didn't like Sheree though, like you? Isn't it because you used to go buy Whitfield?
No, of course not. Sheree doesn't like me because I read her and I told the truth about her, and she was mad because I was spilling all of her tea.
You said you went with buy Whitfield too, though, right?
I ain't go with nobody. Who go with? I'm too grown to be going with people.
Y'all was a couple. You was on a picture. I
take pictures with lots of people. Everybody I take pictures with, I do not go with.
Years ago,
Years ago. I took pictures with lots of people. I took pictures with Big Boy all the time. I call him my baby daddy. Does that make it true?
No, that's what Sandra said. You was and Bob Whitfield was a couple, right?
So Sandra was telling the truth and I'm lying.
So I'm asking.
I'm telling you, we were never a couple.
Michelle, everybody knows you and Bob Whitfield was a couple. You keep your business personal. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it.
Everybody know my tea. Everybody know my tea but me. Everybody know.
I seen Bob Whitfield and you was good on Michelle.
Where we was at? We was at a cheeseburger place over on Punch. Where we was at when you saw us together?
Years ago, y'all was a couple. That's why.
Where were we at? No, if you gonna spill some tea, spill it. Where we was at, what I had on, what we was doing.
Y'all was in like a Range Rover or something back in the day.
Bob ain't had no Range Rover, and neither did I. So who?
Michelle, you was in a Range Rover, a black Range Rover on 400 in Atlanta. I'm telling you, and you keep it in a secret. You don't want to tell nobody no business. You in Bob Whitfield.
Oh, I'm about to pass out.
You was. You in Bob Whitfield.
And you saw me in the Range. Was it a convertible Range Rover? Like how you see us?
Range Rover.
How you see us?
Y'all was in North Point Mall. I guess he was cashing.
Wait a minute. First we on 400, then we had Northport Mall. Make up your mind. How did you?
400.
So we was on 400, driving on 400. Was the top down? My hair was blowing in the breeze. How you saw us?
No, you was in a Range Rover. Y'all was going to a Range Rover. You had bags in your hand. You was coming out the car. The mall with Bob Whitfield. I was like, oh, that's Bob Whitfield. I didn't know who you was at the time. And then Central Rose posted that he go with you. Y'all a couple. And something, I don't know what was going on, but I know y'all was a couple.
Shout out to Sandra Rose, put my business in the street. I don't go with nobody. I'm single.
Yeah, but y'all was a couple though before.
Who said that?
I see y'all myself, and I seen pictures of y'all together, Michelle.
Okay.
For real. I was just wondering.
Look.
Like
I give up. If you want to think that I don't like Sheree because of Bob Whitfield, that's fine. I don't like Sheree because Sheree took me to court on way too many occasions because she didn't like what I was writing about. I don't like Sheree because she lied to a judge and told a judge that we were stalking her when me and Junkie Dineva did that whole Chateau Sheree thing when Chateau Sheree was just sticks and grass. I don't like Sheree because of all those reasons, because I had to spend legal fees defending myself against her. That is the one and only reason why I don't like Sheree Whitfield. So you can run and tell that.
So was you a cool stepmom to his kids and stuff like that? Like, did you see his kids and say, did they come over to the house?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was never with Bob Whitfield. Go ask him these questions. Go, run along, ask him these questions.
I'm just asking, was the kids cool? Kyra and whatever the kid's name is, did they come over to the condo in Buckhead and, were they cool?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Michelle.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, who do you talk to? Who do you date? I just want to know who you date. I want to know about you.
This is interesting. This is a great call. I don't spill my tea because I'm not on a reality show. I'm not going to talk about who I date and who I don't date. Why do you want to know who I date? You want to apply for the position?
You got to date somebody.
Do you want to apply for the position?
Of course. I always want a lady in a Porsche.
How you know what kind of car I drive?
You always talk about you got a Porsche. Michelle, we know you got a little change. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? We about.
Uncle Sam might be watching. I have $0.00 in my bank account.
I seen videos when you say you pay your taxes, so you good.
I don't know. Anyway, see, look, I'm gonna show you. Look, I just googled this picture. Look, me and Sheree, we was cool back then. This was before she started taking pictures. I mean, she started lying on me in the court when she didn't like what I was reporting on her. There are several pictures of me and Sheree around, and even in court, she tried to say I don't even know her. She's stalking me and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, look, Sheree was sending me pictures. Hell, how you think that picture of Sheree and Tyrone got out? That got straight from the A on it. That was on the Wendy Williams show. Sheree sent it to me. So if you think I I have anything against Sheree, and I don't know what Sheree has against me, but at the end of the day, it's all business when it comes to me. It ain't got nothing to do with who dated who slept with who, any of that.
But you and Bob Whitfield did used to date, correct?
That is not correct.
Okay, Michelle. So that's what I mean. I'm sorry.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie. I was never dating Bob Whitfield.
Now, Google Sandra Rose said you dated Bob Whitfield. She used to post you and Bob Whitfield all the time.
Did she?
Seen that?
Oh no, I didn't. I need to go see what Sandra was talking about. That's my friend. I wonder where she got that from.
This was years ago.
Okay.
You never seen you used to date Bob Whitfield.
Look, why are you pressing this issue? If it was years ago and it's over, like I've dated a lot of men. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what had happened.
Well, we just want to know more about you.
I talk about me all the time. If you on my YouTube channel right now, go to my Michelle Brown channel. All I do is talk about me. I talked about when I was gone for 4 weeks. You know, I hadn't been updating the site. I just came back from having a procedure called uterine fibroid embolization. I can't even pronounce it. So I talk about me all the time.
We want to know about your personal life.
Why? That is personal. You don't think my uterus is personal?
Yeah, but we want to know who you dating.
Why do you want to know who I'm dating? Are you trying to marry me? Why you want to know?
Of course I am. But look, you talk about who Kenya is married to.
Because Kenya on a reality show, she getting paid for this press. She getting paid. Bravo paying her the big bucks for us to talk about her. So why wouldn't I talk about her and get my clicks and views? I watch her on TV.
What I'm saying is, and then you talk about 500,000 ain't a lot of money. That change. You know, a lot of people don't.
Look, 500,000 is chump change when you coming off of making 1.5 million or whatever she was making season.
How do you know? How do you know that she only making 500,000? I know you on Nene payroll. Did Nene tell you to say that?
My internal sources told me. And I will never reveal who my internal source. I do. I have wonderful sources, and I have had them for years. My credibility is unblemished. So I mean,
I do gotta admit, you do got some good sources, though. I've been trying to figure out who it was. I think it's Nene, though.
Every year, y'all think it's somebody. Y'all used to think it was Phaedra. Y'all done thought it was Kandi. Everybody used to say I was up Kandi ass. Now y'all think it's Nene. It's just Nene's turn. I guess if I make friends with Tanya or Yvonne, it'll be one of them next.
You've been up Nene ass for a while, though.
All right. Well, thank you so much for this interrogation. This was fun.
All right. I love you, Michelle.
Call back soon. What's your name again? Because I like you.
My name is Dre.
Okay, Dre. Call back soon.
You gotta say I love you too, Dre.
I love you too. I love you too, Dre. Even though you a Nene hater.
Oh, come! So everybody who's the last caller, not the chick, but the dude, the last dude they call, he a Nene hater too, right? Everybody a Nene hater.
I don't know. I was just joking. Look.
You like them Republicans, y'all just don't get it. I give up.
Peace be still. I just said that because you called me a Kenya hater. That was the only reason. I had no logic behind it.
You are. I love you though, Michelle, for real.
All right, thank you for calling. Bye.
All right.
Oh, y'all be on me. Y'all are being, I'm scared to answer the phone. Team Twirl is trying to beat me up today. Oh my God, they digging, honey. They trying to find my marriage license and stuff. What's going to happen? 6578, you on the line.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I don't mind Kenny on the show. I do think she's good for the show. But I just think it's weird that everybody wants to just keep saying she's pretty, she's beautiful. Like, who cares what has to do with what you're saying? Everything you're saying is fact.
I agree. Look, the lady in the window back there agreed too. She giving her the side eye. You see that lady back there in the window? But yeah, Kenya is beautiful, but that doesn't negate the fact that she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Right. It's weird. People are so superficial. Like,
they like, you only hating on her because she's beautiful. Oh, child. Okay, whatever.
So ignorant. But
so what do you think about her taking the mic at Marlo's wig party, trying to like hawk her Kenya Moore hair care?
I guess that's what you better do if you're on a reality show and you need to chat. You better get on there, bring it, act ratchet, show how you really are. But I think this is going to be a really good season because they can have Nene against Kenya, Porsha, Eva. They can have Marlo and Tanya having something going on. They can have Kanye versus Eva and Nene and them. It's like so many different ways the conflict can go. You know what I mean?
You think Kandi's still gonna play like she's Switzerland and she ain't in nobody's mess? You see how she is in this picture? Like Marlo on this side arguing, Kenya on that side arguing, she in the center, and Cynthia. And Cynthia kind of like over on Kenya's side. I can see it.
Right? Yeah. Talk about I don't pick a side, but yeah. You do pick sides, Kandi. Kandi's passive aggressive. She just play in the background, and honestly, the money they give her, they could really, if they could do some good scouting, they could really put somebody on there, or maybe get a few new young girls and break them off a little pieces of Kandi's money each, or $2 million or whatever she gets.
Yeah.
She could move on and just be a friend of the show because she's not bringing it. I'm sorry.
We don't know what she's bringing yet, though. We don't know what she's bringing.
What happened?
We don't know what she's bringing yet.
Oh, nothing but a business, a microwave baby, just other stuff. Instead of, no drama, no this. I mean, if you want to be peaceful, okay, but I mean, after a while, it's just like you just standing in the corner like you never say anything. And she just gets away with it, I guess, because it has placeholder type of storylines throughout the seasons. Like she opens businesses, she does this, she has Mama Joyce acting the fool, and looking a mess on TV. So he has other things going on that keeps her out there, even though she's boring. Nene, I feel like with her, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. So with Nene though, I like her. I feel like she kind of always fits in the group. But, I hear she's not sitting with people. I don't know if that's true, but, they're paying her, so the producers need to be like, nah, you need to come show up and do this, because this is the show at the end of the day.
Well, she was definitely at the event, and because she was spotted holding that bag, everybody was like, she must have made up with Kenya. And I'm like, maybe she did. Maybe,
because that could be, because honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to that because I like it when they're friends. But, as long as they had drama when the season first starts, and then they make up, I think that'll make for a good story as long as Eva still has problems with the both of them. Because I feel like that can kind of carry the season through. But, I'm okay with that storyline since she's there, but Eva, to me, is tired and delayed as well. Like,
y'all really don't like Eva?
To me, it's just, you just get it. Do you?
I don't have anything against her. I just don't, I don't think she gels with the group very well, but I don't have anything against her.
She's just trying to get in where she fits, and like I feel like she's trying to do all this just so she can get her check because she needs it. But to me, I don't know. I just feel like get a fake vibe from her, and then Kandi wants to edge her on and be trying to talk and be supportive of her. Then she'll say something slight about Kandi, then she doesn't remember it. It's me. I don't know. I'm not super fascinated with her, but I do think it'll be a good storyline.
What about Yavana? What do you think about Yavana?
Oh,
Yavana may be here to snatch Eva's peach since, remember, Eva didn't remember her. She tried to tell her she was that bitch. Now she back.
If I were Kenya, whenever they go on their trip, whenever there's a time they're off camera and she's around Eva, I would go back to Yvonne and be like, yeah, she called you a broke bitch or something, start something up. Because that would make for a good story. But Yvonne, I'm interested in seeing her too. I hope she gets with Eva because I think she was telling the truth about knowing her. But Yvonne, though, I like her. I feel like they have a lot of new ones like her, Tanya. Like they could really be messy this season, start something up and get a peach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The real tea is Yvonne knew Porsha also because she was in that video back in the day. Remember when Porsha was in that video, some cut. What it is, girl? What's up? Yeah, when she was a video vixen or whatever, and Yvonne was in that same video. Now, that's not to say they were bosom buddies or whatever, but they were on the same, Yeah, so apparently they may have known each other as well in the past.
I feel like Giovanna has a lot to potentially offer. Like, she has the dude, so she could fit the housewife, type. And then she seems like she can kind of like, bring something to the show. So I'd like to see Giovanna. Hopefully this season they really include the friends, because they have a really good cast of friends.
Yeah.
Like, who can carry drama themselves. So I can see this season going really well. I heard, but yeah, Kanye just needs to be careful and play her cards right this time, because she doesn't want to end up on the street at 40 years old, broke like Funky Dineva, living with your auntie, or selling her ass out of van for a new face and 50 like 10 years.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So she needs to be careful.
Well, thank you so much. Look, thank you so much for your input. You just had to bring up Junkie Dineva.
Did I go too far?
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just laughing. But look, thank you. I'm just trying to get through these calls before, because it's been. Yeah, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. But have you know anything about Married to Medicine? What's going on with them?
I don't watch that show.
See, that's a really good show. They've been better than the Housewives in recent years. But
I don't watch it. We're not gonna even talk about them. This is about the Housewives, and we're gonna continue on the topic.
I got you.
Well, thank you.
Call in.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
No problem. Bye, Michelle.
Bye. Look, I wanted to show this picture real quick. I got a few more calls on the line. I'm gonna get through all of them. Don't put the phone number in there anymore. I'm gonna take these last 3-4 calls. I think it's 3 in there. There's a picture of Porsha and Giovanna on the set of Trillville's Some Cuts. I know a lot of people. This is from Straight from the A. I put the link in the post at the time I did this post. We didn't even know who Giovanna was, at the time. So here's the link to that post. But everybody was like, "Oh, Porsha used to be a video vixen. Porsha used to be she was also like in those magazines, like those dime chick magazines or whatever. She was like a booty model. I don't know what you call it. But Porsha was around, so all the time she changed herself to be with Cordell, to be like this person who was involved in the church and all of that. All of this stuff was coming up. Like, that's not really genuinely who you are. So eventually when she started twerking in the clubs and doing all that, it's like, oh, the real Porsha is back. But I'm digressing. Let me get to these calls. Caller 2292. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Michelle. This is King Colleton again.
Hey, King Colleton.
Where's Phaedra?
Where is Phaedra?
Yeah. I want to talk about the whole situation between Kenya and Marlo.
Okay.
So the thing is, I don't know why all of these Kenya Moore fans are like, I have fought with so many Kenya Moore fans. Like, I've fought with Team 12 so many times on social media. How dare you? You're always hating on Kenya. You're crazy. You're so bitter and obsessed with her. It's like, this is a prime example of why we don't like Kenya. She's always acting a fool. Yes, she's entertainment. Yes, she makes great TV. But it's like we see her at Marlo's event trying to like steal attention away from her. Mm-hmm. And, that's why we have Marlo, I think you said Marlo escorted Kenya out of the event, right?
Well, she got security to escort Kenya out of the event.
Good. Because, like, I don't know. I just think it's like here we are. We see an example of, the behavior that Kenya is. And, I feel like, and I don't think you are biased, Michelle, but these Kenya Moore fans, they are the ones who are biased. Mm-hmm. They refuse to call Kenya out. I see them defending Kenya all the time. They say, oh, Kenya's such a beautiful woman. She's such a beautiful woman. But it's like, is she beautiful on the inside? Because I don't think she's beautiful on the inside. And what I will never do, I will never disrespect people's opinion, Mm-hmm. Like my favorite housewife is Porsha. I love Porsha, but I'm not going to call you a Porsha hater just because you may not like Porsha. If you don't like Porsha, you may like Kenya. If you don't like Kenya, you may like Nene or Kandi or whoever. But yeah. But I'm just so sick of Team 12. That one caller who was arguing with you saying,
you don't like Sheree or whatever. It's like he was just loud. He was going in on you. It's like, oh my God.
Well, people have strong opinions, and that's why I love it, and that's why I like a lot of times to play devil's advocate, because everybody has their faves. Everybody gonna stand for who they want to stand for. So it's like, if y'all can stand for who y'all want to stand for, why can't I? Why can't I be biased? Y'all biased.
I know. I mean, you have your opinions too. It's like I've never, and people say you had a relationship with Bob Whitfield, and that's why you don't like Sheree. It's like, I don't know where all these things about you come from. I just don't know. It's like, that caller was just crazy. It's like, my God, he was. I mean, I love it when you piss off Team Twirl. I love it when you try to say things and try to make them mad, because I like making Team Twirl mad too.
Yes.
Because I think, because they're crazy. So it's like, yeah. But I still don't know. I still am not looking forward to see Kenya come back on the show. I don't think Kenya carries the show. I don't think Kenya is good for the show anymore. She's just boring. She already did everything she needed to do. I think Kenya was good from season 5 through 7. I think that was when she ran her time up on the show, or maybe season 5 through season 8. But, I don't think Kenya should come back. I do think they should give Ivana a peach. I think she would make a great addition to the show. She would have made a great replacement for Shamari. And also, I did hear rumors that Sheree is possibly coming back. I like Sheree a lot.
Well, I had heard that too, but then I heard that she turned it down because they only wanted to give her $50,000, and she didn't feel it was enough.
Yeah. And there is times where Sheree gets on my nerves, but I wouldn't mind seeing her come back. I think, Sheree was kind of boring last time she was on, when we saw the whole storyline of her dating Tyrone and whatever. But I think Sheree I would much rather see Sheree come back if we can't have Phaedra. I would much rather see Sheree than Kenya. So, and I don't know. So, yeah, I just, like, Team Twirl, I mean, they are just crazy. It's like, I fight with them so many times. They're always saying that I'm a hater. So it's like, Michelle, you're not the only one who gets called that. I get called that plenty of times on the internet. So, yeah, but I don't know. And I don't like Nene a whole lot. I mean, Nene, I think Nene does have a nasty attitude. I think Nene does get on my nerves a lot. She does get on my nerves, but I'm not going to disrespect anyone's opinions just because they like Nene or they don't like Nene. But I like Nene a little bit more than Kenya. I think Kenya's worse than Nene. If I had to choose who's better, I would probably say Nene. I'd much rather take her over Kenya at this point, because I don't want to see Kenya come back. And I think Kandi needs to go. I think Kandi has won her time on the show. She's so boring. Again, she's very passive aggressive, and I think Kandi should get her own show like the OLG or something. And as for Cynthia I think she should go too, because she's very boring. Or maybe she could be a friend of the show. But and I think I know for a fact that we're not going to see Phaedra on for season 12, but I do think there is a possibility that Phaedra will be back on this show in some capacity. She probably won't be holding a peach again, but she'll probably be a friend of the show again. But
okay.
And I know Apollo's back in jail, but I think Phaedra will be back on this show in some capacity, and I think Porsha and Phaedra, they're the stars of the show. Kenya is not the queen of Housewives, in my opinion. Not me. To me, Portia's the queen. I love Porsha. And Phaedra, she's kind of like the second queen, in my opinion. But,
all right.
And, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, King Cullerton. I always appreciate your input.
Yep. That's what I wanted to say, Michelle. So, screw Team Twirl. They are crazy. Remember when Phaedra said Kenya was bipolar? I think Team Twirl is bipolar too. How about that?
How about that? Exactly. Thank you so much, King Cullerton. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Team Twirl is bipolar too. You heard him. Thank you so much, Mima, for the super chat. Said I need a massage because of all this Team Twirl stress. You got that right, girl. You got that right. 7803, you are on the line. Hello.
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I am Tracy Quartermain.
Hi, Tracy Quartermain.
Hello, darling. It's so good to be on the show. Hello, aliens. Good to see and hear you.
Yes, all the aliens in the building.
The one thing I want to talk about is everybody talking about how much they dislike Kenya and what have you, but what they're really overlooking is Cynthia.
Uh-oh.
Now, I can't stand Cynthia.
Mm-mm.
Cynthia makes me sick, and she wears the ugliest, biggest wig she can get from the dollar store.
Not the dollar store. Not the dollar store.
Cynthia is a weak individual. That's the bottom line. I remember when the word went around that her and Nene were lesbian lovers. Now, Nene out in California gazing out the window. Here comes Cynthia calling. Shut it down. Shut it down. Call Porsha. Shut it down, because that ain't true. And then Nene got to turn around and call people. And then Nene been a great friend to this woman. And then she gets right on Kandi's show and says the whole relationship was toxic.
Wow.
Give me another drink.
Yeah.
You know, I have seen through her even when she was with Peter.
Mm.
She's the one that should go. And right after her, Tanya Sam.
Not Tanya.
Because Tanya Sam. Get rid of her too. Because
Why?
I didn't like how she was sitting up there grinning in Eva's face when she was talking about Eva's business and everything. I mean, that really got me. How you gonna sit up and tell somebody, well, this is what was said about ye, and grinning the whole time in their face?
Right. Yeah.
So Tanya Sam and Cynthia can both go. Now, I'm tired of everybody jumping on Kandi. Kandi is my girl.
Okay.
I love Kandi. And I do love Nene as well.
Okay.
Nene will always be the queen of the show, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been looking anyway. And then Kandi, she just shows out. She shows you what to do with money. And of course, I love Kandi immensely.
Okay.
So I just want to put my 2 cents in. But if anybody really wants to jump on somebody to go, it really should be Cynthia, and she can take her peach from Nene with her.
Okay.
Not that I would.
Look, I think Cynthia's a bit passive aggressive. I mean, I do think.
Other thing.
Okay, go ahead.
One other thing, Michelle. Let me just say this, baby. You can do a hell of a lot better than Bob Whitfield.
Okay.
Now that is.
Why are y'all so stuck on? Oh my God. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Bye. Caller 7441. You are on the line.
What's up, Michelle?
What is up? Who am I talking to?
Huh?
Who am I speaking with?
This is Fred from Shreveport.
Hey, Fred from Shreveport.
Now, you know you biased.
I am. I admit it.
This team 12 over here.
Okay.
I agree with you. Yes. She is throwing off. But she gives the show balance, because she can clap back like nobody else can.
So she get the show. So she get the show balance, even though she's unbalanced. She throw it off.
Yes. I totally agree. She's crazy, but she's psychologically disturbed. She's been abandoned by her mother, so she can't help but be crazy. She can't hide that.
Okay.
And then you put a business out there about not paying the taxes.
I did not look. Wait. I did not put her business out there. Radar Online put her business out there. Okay. I had reported on it last year. Radar Online reported on it this year and said it's still unpaid. So, you know, as a blogger, I blogged about it and said it's still unpaid. And so it's like, why you mad at me when somebody else pulling the receipts? So she called me a liar. I had to go pull it and prove that I wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? I would not have done it if I had did the post originally. It was Radar Online who did it.
I know, but you reiterated it and did a whole other blog about it.
Okay. Everybody does that. How do you think blogs happen? Like, all the blogs get blogs from mainstream media, then they put their input on it. That's what a blog is, a collection of opinions and editorials based on newsworthy events. And that's what I did. Provided an editorial based on a newsworthy event.
I know, but you could have let us live.
Why would I do that, though? It's news. I don't make it.
You being petty, though.
Huh? I blogged about Nene's taxes. I blogged about Porsha's taxes. I blogged about KKK Kim's taxes. I blogged about Sheree's taxes. Why wouldn't I blog about Kenya's taxes? Why would I give Kenya a pass?
I don't know. I think it's some personal beef.
It's not. I assure you it's not.
I used to hang out in Zone 6, Central Road, with my people, and I saw you involved in the Range Rover.
Used to hang out where? On Simpson Road?
And I got people in Zone 6. I ain't gonna say the little spot y'all was at, but I saw the Range Rover.
So y'all just y'all coming all out the woodwork trying to.
I see your ponytail in the passenger seat.
I wasn't even wearing ponytails back then. I had like 28-inch weave, like, so I know you lying.
Now you're not on Yankee number 12.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir. I gotta go on that note. Thank you for calling. Is there somebody still on the line? I don't know. I'm about to hang up, though. Look, I'm about to close the phone lines. I done lost the chat. Where did the chat go? Hold on. Wait, I want to see what y'all saying. I can't leave without seeing what y'all saying. Hold on. Where is the chat? Lord. Hold on. It didn't just disappear. I know y'all are here because I see I'm still live. I'm still talking, but I don't see the chat anywhere. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Live streaming. YouTube be playing with my emotions. Y'all still here? Put your aliens in the air if y'all are still here. Have I logged off? Okay, there they go. I see Sam Smith. I see Mima. Okay. I thought I was gone. Wait a minute. Show me the chat. I had to go all the way into my dashboard to pull this up. And it's acting like it still don't want to come up. Okay, blame that on Kenya too, Miss Tiger Lily. Okay, I blame Kenya. It's all Kenya's fault. Kenya is jacking up my Wi-Fi. Kenya is making my YouTube messed up. Kenya then shut down my chat. In addition to that, Kenya went to Marlo's event and tried to hawk some Kenya Moore hair care product talking about wigs. And it wasn't even her event. So that's Kenya's fault too. How about that? If you haven't already liked this video, y'all already know. Look, I don't have nothing against Kenya. I gave all the Team Twirl an opportunity to call in and voice their opinions in addition to, look, the squad. And there's people on the squad who are a part of Team Twirl. I'm not mad at that. I do not care who you support. As long as you support me, I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every person who supports me. Why is Kenya still in my frame? Hold on. That's Kenya's fault too. Kenya trying to take over my live stream. The way she took over Marlo's damn party. You see this? Do you see this? Shout out to all the squad members in the house. Thank you so much for throwing your aliens up. iamATLien of straightfromtheA.com. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, please, because I don't have any subscribers. Don't nobody want to watch me. Don't nobody care that I'm on YouTube now. Subscribe to me, and I'll come back with some more details. If you haven't already, please join my Patreon, where I give exclusive tea and we hang out and get a little bit more in depth with stories. It's patreon.com. iamATLien. Only $5 a month. I don't do this for free. Some people think I do, but I don't. So, if you consider this begging, then I'm begging. Please support my Patreon. Patreon.com. iamATLien. I give you a little something. You give me a little something. It's an even exchange. It's an even exchange. Thank you so much. Like this video. Subscribe. All of that. And I will see you guys later. Bye.